Here we go then for lower bracket round 8 of the From Zero to Hero tournament. Map 1 out of 5 is going to be Cascade by Wormy. Best time that we got so far is a 1:06.168 by Carl Jr. So, rundown of the roster. We've got Nevermind, who actually clawed himself, imagine he secured himself the spot in this match with 15 rounds in the previous round of round 7, which we saw against Magorian, Egir, and Solya. Then we got Flyer from Team Elementaries, which we saw actually win his match on lower bracket round 6 a little bit early on in the day as well. Then we got Dexter for Trackmania Heroes Europe, the German driver actually nominated for Tech Player of the Year honors in the Trackmania 2019 awards. And finally, we've got Tween, arguably one of the favorites in this, the firm favorite even in this match. 4-time World Championship runner-up, currently driving for the Pittsburgh Knights. So then, everybody finishing their warm-up round, heading into the final part of the map. Dexter a little bit further behind, 1.1 second down. Same goes with, I wanted to take G-Geek alone, but it's already been taken, so I was forced to add my initials in front, so that's the story behind TM G-Geek. But my actual nickname is just G-Geek, so there you go, guys. Quick little story. Anyways, GLHF, everyone. The match is about to get underway, and we're going to be spectating. I think we're going to be spectating. Let's actually give a shout out to your boy Dexter by specking him for this first very round. Let's actually see if we can actually get him. Yep. You don't want to add TM, though. Yeah, true. Okay, here we go then. Get some claps in the chat ready. We are starting with the lower bracket round 8. Nevermind get the whole shot after CP1. And we heading into CP2. It says Dexter, who will get the whole shot into CP3. It's going to be Tween, who will get into the lead in the back. Oh, Dexter with a full stop pick already. That's already a huge F for Dexter already. The caster trigger seems to have struck for the first time in this match, and it seems to have struck the wrong person for some of you. Anyways, Flyer and Tween in first and second, Nevermind in third place, and Dexter is 2.7 seconds down on the leaders right now. Flyer and Tween still battling it out for the lead as we head into the left-hander right here. Snap back out of it, and Flyer will still remain in the lead, 1/10.5 in front of Tween. Nevermind in third place with 0.3 of a second of a gap between him and the leader. Tween trying to catch back up to Flyer, trying to make something happen here, trying to make sure that he is able to actually make the first blood and get the 10 points on the board. As we head into the jump right now, Flyer still in the lead, Tween with a bit of an aggressive line where we take the lead temporarily from Flyer as he manages to get much more momentum. He gets back into first place, the Tech Player from Team Elementaries, as we head into the final part of the course and the final jump. Nevermind 4/10 down on the leaders. Let's see the jump. Will there be any heartbreaks at the finish? Let's see who will clip the hole. It will be Flyer who will get the clip on the Kaisla block at the left side, and Tween will draw first blood with a 106.521. Flyer second, Nevermind third, and Dexter fourth. Mixu keeping the meme alive. Hello Mixu, hello Ayona, hello everyone who just joined the stream for the final lower bracket round 8 round match before the lower bracket final happens. So then, Tween in the early lead already, having scored first blood in the first round, 10 points for him. Meanwhile, Dexter got the whole shot for the first 2 CPs and keeps the lead after 3 CPs already. And Flyer in second place, Nevermind third, and currently Tween is rounding out the field in 4th position. Dexter off to a good start already. And now we're seeing that he's trying to pull a gap to Nevermind, but he goes a little bit wide compared to Nevermind, and he's able to actually constant gap back the Romanian driver, and he's managing to get within a 10th of the leader right now. The German driver for Team Trackmania Heroes Europe is still leading the charge really nicely here, but Tween has got much more momentum than Dexter, and he's getting able to overtake him in the lead right now as we head into the prototype U-turn right now. Tween is still solidly in the lead, but Dexter's got much more momentum than him. He will retake the lead potentially in this corner right now. Yes, he's got much more momentum into the CP, and he's gonna get a 10th of a gap between him and Nevermind in second place. Actually, no, where's Nevermind? No, Nevermind is in third place right now. The CPs are kind of bugging me here. Dexter and Tween in first and second, Flyer in third, Nevermind in 4th place, and now we're gonna see the final jump. Could there be heartbreak for any one of the 2 leaders in front? Tween trying to overtake him at the line, and Tween will get the round win, sniping him by 1/100th of a second. Good round with a 106.628. Tween will win the round in front of Nevermind, in front of Dexter. Nevermind, and Flyer was forced to actually crawl back to the finish line after clipping the Kaisla block, I assume, going into 4th position. So then, so far it's a clean sweep for Tween with 20 points on the board, and the combined score, yeah, 9 points already for Flyer and Dexter, equal second place, 8 points for Nevermind in 4th. As we see the start right now, Tween with a huge sector with 3 CPs, but Dexter with a tighter line is able to get back up into the lead position and battle it out with a Slovakian player from the Pittsburgh Knights. Tween is in 2nd place, Flyer 3rd, and Nevermind in 4th place. Already 2 tenths down after a pretty slow start from the Romanian driver, and it seems as though he's going to have a lot of work to do to catch back up to the lead train and get back onto the lead point bandwagon. Meanwhile, Tween and Dexter are battling it out really fiercely, and Flyer is actually getting back into the mix as well. The Czech driver from Team Elementaries is really making some great progress right here, battling it out with Tween for 2nd place and Dexter, and potentially for the lead right now. Tween in 1st place, Flyer 2nd, Dexter 3rd. Flyer with much more momentum here, and here we go. Exclamation point multi-twitch in chat, Mathix. Tween in 1st place, Flyer 2nd, Tween going a little bit wide. That's going to allow Flyer to get back up to 1st place as we get into the final few corners and the final jump. Nevermind is half a second down. He's not going to be able to do anything about the leaders. Tween versus Flyer. Flyer getting ahead of before the finish line. Tween will be able to snipe it. Yes, he will be able to snipe it after a bad landing from Flyer, and it's going to be a 106.528 for Tween. 3 out of 3 so far for Tween. 1st place for him. Flyer 2nd, Dexter 3rd, and Nevermind in 4th. 30 points on the board for Tween after 3 rounds. The clean sweep so far for the Slovakian driver as we enter into the penultimate round of Cascade by Wormy and Kaisla. 30 points for Tween in 1st place, double the point core of Flyer in 2nd place. 3rd place for Dexter with 13, and 4th place so far for Nevermind with 11th place. Flyer, after the first 3 PPs, is in the lead, battling it out with Dexter. Is Nevermind in 2nd place and 3rd place. Tween, meanwhile, is currently routing out the field in 4th, 1/10 down on the leader. Meanwhile, it seems as though a much tighter line from Tween is going to enable him to get back up into the leading group and remain within that 10th away from the leader. And he's still looking really strong out here, despite not really looking at the top placing right now. Flyer and Nevermind are currently having a battle of their own for 1st place. Currently, it's Flyer who has the advantage with less than half a tenth, and Nevermind is trying to retake the advantage. It's really a nip-and-tuck battle between Romania and Czechoslovakia and the Czech Republic at the moment. I nearly said Czechoslovakia. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Whew, what is this, 1992? Anyways, Flyer with a bad landing will allow Dexter to get back up into the lead. Same goes for Nevermind. Tween will also get back up into the 2nd place. Dexter with a much tighter line will still retaining the lead, but Tween with much momentum will be able to take Dexter into the final line. Let's actually see onto the final jump. Will there be any heartbreak for Tween? No, it will be heartbreak for Dexter in the end, and it's going to be a 106.415 for Tween in 1st place. 2nd place for Dexter. Flyer 3rd, and Nevermind in 4th. Really nice time from Tween. Really nice straight gear. 0.4 is nothing to scoff at, dude. Yeah, 0.3s would be even more amazing, but yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a 0.3 here in this round, as it is the final round on Kaisla and Wormy's map. You guys voted 70% for Tween as the default, as the winner here in this match. He's the firm favorite indeed, and he's currently making it a show for it with 40 points on the board already. 4 out of 4. Will we see the clean sweep from Tween? I want to see that happen, actually. Oh, and Nevermind with the pinball multi-ball, followed by the full stop pick. That's going to be it for Nevermind here in this round. It's going to be Dexter and Flyer in 1st and 2nd. Tween a little bit further down, a 10th and a half compared to the leader, sorry, but he's going to be able to actually claw that gap back in soon, in no time at all, as I assume he will be able to do so. Nevermind and Dexter and Flyer in 1st and 2nd. Flyer will full stop pick right now, and that's going to be Dexter versus Tween for the lead. Tween has managed to get the junction back on Dexter as we head into the final part of the course. It's going to be up to Dexter to deny Tween the clean sweep right now. It seems that the Tween has got much more momentum than Dexter heading into the final part of the course, as we're going to get into the jump pretty soon in the best part of 10 seconds right now. Tween is still in 1st, Dexter in 2nd place. Could Dexter try to overtake him before the jump? Let's see, is there going to be any heartbreak for Team this time around? And yes, it will be heartbreak with a huge wall hole clip, and that's going to be Dexter who wins the round in front of Nevermind. Tween will cross the line in 3rd, and in the end, Flyer will not even get so any points. What the hell happened to Flyer? I completely missed that. Anyways, we're going to be heading onto the second map, of the match, and it's going to be Siphon Blur by Clem. The best time we got to report on this map is a 101.778 by Blur. By Carl Jr. Blur. So, quick score recap after rounds number 5. Not quite the clean sweep for Tween, but still a decent points haul. 44 points already for Tween after 5 rounds. Dexter is 2nd with 29 points. Nevermind 3rd with 20, and Flyer 4th with 19. So yeah, not quite what he had hoped to have had. He could have actually get to finalist mode if he managed to win round number 5. He managed to win round number 5 with 50 and get 50 points on the board. He would have been able to potentially continue his clean sweep and go for finalist mode, but also, of course, hypothetical scenarios here. don't expect any of that to happen. We can always expect shenanigans to happen in Trackmania. Thank you, Dan Simonson, for the follow, by the way. Hello to all of those who joined the stream. Hello, Matt. Hope you're enjoying the show regardless. And yeah, we're about to get started on map number 2. Round number 6 about to get underway. And yeah, we're currently on the warm-up phase. Dexter, Tween, and Nevermind are currently rolling. Flyer has already DNF'd. We're going to be seeing potentially a good time for either Dexter or Nevermind, as Tween has full stall picked, has touched the wall, and Dexter full stall picked. Now it's Nevermind who's going to come across the finish line. And now we're going to see a banker time here for this warm-up lap for Nevermind of a 1:02.888. So then, map 2 about to get underway. Round 6 is live with Tween in first place with 44 points. Dexter second with 29. Let's actually spectate Nevermind, shall we, from Romania. Currently third place overall with 20 points, as we're going to see Dexter go for the inside pole line right here, drift a little bit, go through the inner CP, gets the whole shot after CP1, but much more momentum on behalf of Flyer and the rest of the boys to get back up into the lead battle, and Dexter was going to get eaten by Flyer with that line. That's kind of predicted. The inner line might be the shortest one, but it's also the slowest one, and Nevermind will hit the wall. That's going to be it for the Romanian driver. Flyer as well will clinch the outside, and that's going to be Tween versus Dexter yet again. The duel is back up again between Dexter and Tween. This time it's advantage Dexter by 1/10 of a second, and we're going to platform U-turn right now. Watch out for not clipping here. It was where Tween actually had a bunch of fails during the winner bracket quarterfinal yesterday, and we're currently seeing that he is reeling Dexter in. He's pulling some really good time in here, and he's able to retake the lead onto the blue part. Now onto the final part of the track with the jump coming up for the final turn, but it seems as though Dexter managed to get much more speed than Tween, 2/10 of a second of an advantage heading into the final corner, and it seems as though Dexter will draw the first blood and win the first round, get 10 points on the board with a 1:02.268, 1:02.432 for Tween in second place. Flyer will go in third place with the safe finish, and Nevermind has actually deleted as I actually think he was actually falling out of the track at one point, but yeah. As a result of that, Tween is already halfway through the progress to make it to finalist mode. Now he needs 50 points still. 50 points for him right now. 39 for Dexter in second place. 23 for Flyer in third. And Nevermind is in 20 with 20 points, is still in fourth, and he's already had a really bad start. 8/10 of a second down. He might have had a problem or in a world touch already, and that's it for the Romanian driver right now. And now we're seeing Flyer versus Tween in the battle for the first place, and Tween going really wide right there, still getting much more speed than Flyer here, and he still remains in the lead, 1/2 up on Flyer. Dexter is in third place, waiting to pounce, waiting to take advantage of anybody's mistakes right now. Onto the platform U-turn we go. Tween is looking really solid out here right now, but Flyer is trying to have a word with him and trying to go a little bit more aggressive than Tween right now. Let's actually see how it goes onto this left-hander right here. It seems as though Tween has got more speed than Flyer. No, actually Flyer managed to get more momentum than him, and he managed to get the switch back, but Tween is back into the lead as we head into the final part of the course, and the final jump coming up in the best part of 5 seconds right now, and Tween will be able to hold him off potentially, unless Dexter or Flyer are able to do something about that. No, Tween will win the round. GG, 10 points for him with a 1:02.205. Flyer second, Dexter third, and Nevermind will cross the line in fourth position. $60 points for Tween in first place, 43 for Dexter in second, 29 for Flyer in third, 23 for Nevermind in fourth. Sorry. Spectating Dexter right now. Will he go for that inside line? Yes, he will. Drifting a little bit just before the bubble and actually getting the whole shot to CP1. But look at how he will get actually caught back up by the field right now. You can see the edge of Flyer going up on your screen, and you see Flyer, Nevermind, and Tween coming back up. And actually, Tween has made a huge mistake already at the start of the map, and he's down a second, 1.3 seconds down on the leaders. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the challenge of Tween right now in this round. So it's Dexter, Flyer, and Nevermind, your top three right now. Advantage to Dexter with a 1/10 of a gap between him and Flyer. And actually, Dexter had a really bad landing here, a bad really transition, and Flyer and Nevermind are able to overtake him. Flyer first, Nevermind second, and Dexter will hit the CP, I think. Yeah, I think he not only missed it, but he still lost a lot of momentum after that. So he's going to find himself as a second down on the leader right now. It's Nevermind versus Flyer at the top here. Flyer having the advantage of a 10th, but he's going to have less speed than Nevermind right here into the final section right now we go. The final jump coming up in the best part of 5 seconds right now. The final U-turn the final turn right now, the right-hander. It seems that Nevermind's got this in the bag, and it's going to be 10 points for the Romanian driver unless something happens here in the finish. No, 1:02.245, the finish time for Nevermind. Second place for Flyer, third place for Dexter, fourth for Tween. So Tween still remaining in the lead with 63 points to his credit, 47 points for Dexter in second place, 35 points for Flyer in third, and Nevermind clawing the gap back to Flyer in third place with that welcome round win in 30. Currently sitting still in fourth place, but now only 2 points behind Flyer with 33 points to his credit. So yeah, Nevermind is going to be looking to get a comeback right now to try and challenge for potentially a spot into the winner bracket final a little bit later on in the day. Meanwhile, Dexter and Tween are up front with Flyer in third, and Nevermind is closing the gap. He's closing the field right now, 2/10 down on the leader, and he's going to try to make something about Flyer, trying to get back up to third place and try to score himself another point on the board. Meanwhile, Tween and Dexter, it's a really fierce battle up front. That's actually checking on the two leaders along with the perspective of Flyer right now. Tween and Dexter is still in an tough battle right all the way up through the track, already 40 seconds in, and it's still undecided who will actually take the lead. Tween trying to make a bit more speed than Dexter. Dexter is managing to get the switch back on him, and now we're heading into the final part. Will Dexter falter in any way? Will Tween be able to reel him back in? It looks like a really tough task for the Slovakian player from the Pittsburgh Knights, however Gotti may be, and now it's going to be the final jump for Dexter. He slows down. No, it's going to be enough for Dexter. No, Tween was sniping for 2/100ths of a second. The slowdown was enough to do the damage for Dexter. Dexter second, Flyer third, and Nevermind in fourth place. 102.205 again from Tween. So we're already on round 10 of the match already. Round 2 out of 5 is heading onto its final round right now. 73 points for Tween in first place, 53 for Dexter in second, Flyer still third with 39, and 36 points for Nevermind in fourth. So Dexter having a really good start, but look how he will get caught back up with the field. We see Flyer already, we see Tween also as well. We're currently seeing also Nevermind battling it out with Tween for that third place right now. Ooh, going really wide right there, and that's going to drop him a lot further down than you would have expected. 2/10s down on the leaders right now. Flyer in the lead in front of Dexter and Tween, and it seems as though it's going to be a battle between those three guys for the lead right now. Nevermind getting a little bit set back by the getting a little bit left behind by the leading group. Let's actually check in with Tween, currently sitting in third place and trying to make something happen, trying to prevent Flyer and Dexter from bagging any more points than he wants them to bag. He's trying to go for those 10 points, going for that first place finish. And here we go with Tween right now, battling it out for second place with Flyer. He's able to make it stick for second place right now. Could Flyer make something happen there in the final jump? It looks like Dexter will be winning here, and it seems as though it's going to be the GG for Dexter. 10 points for him. Tween will be in second place with 6 points, Flyer third, and Nevermind fourth. A really nice time by Dexter, by the way, with a 102.042. As we're gonna go on to the third map of the match, which is going to be Krompots by Kronos and Omnipots. The best time that we can report here is a 105.085 by Zykos. For everyone who just joined the stream, welcome to the lower bracket round 8 match opposing Dexter, Tween, Nevermind, and Flyer for the From Zero to Hero final. The top 2 will advance onto the winner bracket final that's going to happen at 6 p.m. and the bottom 2 will be definitively eliminated from the tournament. So, quick score recap after 10 rounds. Tween is sitting in the lead with 79 points. Dexter is in second place with 63, Flyer third with 43, and Nevermind fourth on 39. As things stand, Flyer and Nevermind will get eliminated from the tournament. And as things stand, well, Tween will need 2 round wins, one round finish to get into finalist mode, and then win the consequent round after that to secure himself the top seed. Meanwhile, for Dexter, he's gonna have to go full denial and full send, win all rounds in a row, 5 round wins in a row for Dexter to get himself into finalist and to secure the map. So then, as we head into Krompots, around the 2 poles we go into the free will section, which is absolutely key to get a good run here. We saw some people actually getting much more momentum. We saw Egir being really masterful at that, and it's actually a section where it's really easy to be a little bit too greedy on the entry and actually pay for it on the exit as you hit the wall after you hit the free wheel, and thus lose a ton of speed as a result of that. Then we get this blue part right here, a right-hander, then the final corner right here, the uphill, and then onto the jump into the risky finish. This is where Egir threw away his win right now. He went a little bit too far to the right and actually clipped the inside and did not trigger the finish, and thus gifted the round win to Magorian, and unfortunately he wasn't able to actually challenge Solia after that. So yeah, currently round 11 out of round 11 underway, and we're going to be spectating Flyer, currently sitting in third place with 43 points. The whole shot is going to be Dexter's after the first CP. Onto the second CP we go, and it's going to be Flyer who gets back up into the lead along with Nevermind and Dexter in P2 and 3. Actually, Flyer going for the outside line, Nevermind and Tween going for the outside line, going for the inside line, sorry. And the outside is much more rewarding in terms of momentum, although Nevermind has managed to make it stick with the inside line and is still in the lead in front of Flyer and Dexter. And meanwhile, Tween has made a huge mistake already, so he's going to be out of contention for that round, and he's going to have to just finish the round to get those 3 points as we head into the free round right now for Flyer, Nevermind, and Dexter. Nevermind's got really much more speed than Flyer on this section, and he's going to try to check out as soon as possible here. He's currently only just under a 10th in front of Flyer in second place. Dexter trying to make something happen here, and Flyer with a bad landing here gets overtaken by Dexter to second place. Now we head into the final part of the map with the blue part and the jump coming after the final corner right here. Nevermind has got a buffer of 0.2 of a second between him and Dexter. Dexter will not hit the wall. He will keep it just out of the wall, and he will be Nevermind who will win the round with 105.295, and Dexter second, Flyer third, and Tween in fourth place. So Tween remains in the lead right now, but he's got 82 points to his credit, 69 for Dexter in second place, Nevermind in third place with 49, and fourth place for Flyer with 47. So currently spectating Nevermind. Oh, and Tween already. Tween having already made a huge stop pick right now, and that's pretty much gonna set him back pretty much at a disadvantage already in this round. That's a pretty big F right there, and he will fail the inside line, and that's pretty much going to be it for Tween in this round again. It seems as though it's not his map, so maybe this could be an advantage for Dexter right here to come back into the match right now. Meanwhile, it's Flyer, Nevermind in first and second, then third place for Dexter. Oh, Flyer with a really dodgy line at the exit. He managed to keep it together, but he will get overtaken by Dexter for second place. Flyer will still, will get a little bit social distantiated by the pack right now in front. It seems as though Dexter got a worse line in the freewheel compared to even Flyer, so Flyer is able to catch Dexter back a little bit, potentially try to mount a challenge for second place. Let's see the landing here. This is where Flyer lost a ton of momentum, but it seems as though this time it really went well, and Dexter is now within Flyer's grasp. Meanwhile, Nevermind is checking out. He's already half a second in front of Dexter, and now it's going to be pretty much a round win unless something catastrophic happens. And before the jump, will Dexter be overtaken? No, it will be Nevermind who will win the round in front of Dexter, and Flyer in second and third. 105.207 the time in the end for Nevermind, and Tween will finish in fourth place once again. 85 points for Tween in first place, 75 for Dexter in second. Nevermind back up to 59 points in third place. He overtook Flyer, and Flyer is now down to fourth with 51 points. So let's actually see if Tween is this time able to get around together. In this configuration, all he needs is a round win and a second place right here to get to finalist. And then after that on round 5, he can still close it out with another round win. So it's going to have to be wait and see here for Tween. Meanwhile, Dexter had not the best start, and he also had a bad landing right there. So he's going to get left behind by the pack already. We're already 3/10 down on the leader right now, which is the Flyer, which is currently Nevermind battling it out with Tween and Flyer currently holding the lead group, remaining with the lead group, but not in position to actually make anything. And Nevermind will clip the outside wall, and that's an F for Nevermind, for the Romanian player. And now it's going to be up to Tween to withstand the pressure from Flyer to get himself a round win on the board on Krompots on round number 3 out of 5 on this map, round 13 in the match. And it seems as though he's got a really good line right here, and it seems as though Tween might be in for his first round win and his first step in securing another finalist mode right here. Tween will jump, and it will be the GG. No, he will actually cross the finish. I thought he was going to pull an egg here there and actually jump way too much to the right. But still, a 105.453 for Tween in first place, Flyer second, Dexter third, and Nevermind in fourth place. So, Tween is just now 5 points away from securing himself, getting himself into finalist mode on this map, round number 4 out of 5 on Krompots. Dexter is second place, 79 points to his credit, 62 for Nevermind in third, and 57 for Flyer in fourth. Let's actually check in with the Czech driver from Team Elementary. So all that's needed right now for Tween is a second place finish for him to guarantee finalist mode right now. And yeah, we'll see. Oh, Nevermind with the clip on the outside pole, and that's going to be it for the challenge of the Romanian driver. Sorry. Meanwhile, it's Dexter and Flyer up at the front. Not really the configuration that Tween is really hoping for right now. He's going to have to at least overtake either Flyer or Dexter to get back up to second place to secure himself the finalist mode in the next round. Maybe could the free wheel get something in store for any of the players right there? Let's see the free wheel. Oh, and both players will fail it completely, and that's going to gift the round so far to Tween. Both Nevermind and Dexter touched the wall on the outside of the free wheel after clipping the block, and that's going to be it for their challenge. They're already 1.8 seconds down on Tween as a result of that, and now Tween will have to just go for a cruise around the final corner and get the jump right to get into finalist mode. Here we go, 10 points on the bag with a 105.383 for Tween. Dexter in second place, then we see Nevermind in third. He will not be able to score any points, and it's going to be a DNF for Flyer as well, so only Dexter and Tween score points, and we're already on attempt number 1 for Tween to secure the spot, the first seed in the winner bracket final, in the lower bracket final, sorry, coming up next. So Tween on the verge of potentially continuing his way into the tournament with the next match coming up. All he needs to do is get the round win right here. He could potentially repeat Nevermind's feat of closing it out after 15 rounds, but it seems as though Flyer and Nevermind are trying to having a word with him, and Dexter will clip the wall. That's going to be already it for the German driver for Team Trackmania Heroes Europe. Meanwhile, Flyer and Tween battling it out for first right here. Nevermind in third place, and he's trying to potentially reel Tween back in, trying to prevent him from actually winning the round. Meanwhile, Flyer is doing a brilliant job of doing that right now as we go on through the outside both poles and the freewheel section. Will it be hard for anyone? And Nevermind will clip the wall. Tween will still have much more speed than Flyer. He will overtake him like it's absolutely nobody's business, and he will be back into the first place as we head into the final part of the track, landing a little bit dodgy for Tween, but still retains his momentum. And now we're heading into the final few corners. The low part on the right-hander, then we go onto the final corner and the jump. Will it be heartbreaking here? It seems as though it won't be. It's gonna be the GG for Tween. Claps in chat, GG's in the chat for Tween, who secures his spot into the winner bracket, into the lower bracket final. I keep confusing the two for the next match coming up at 6 p.m. There's now one more place up for grabs, and it's going to be second place, the second seed in this match to continue on with the tournament. The bottom two, third place and fourth place, are going to be heartbroken and get sent home. The fourth map here is Rise Up by MD Point. Best time we could gather so far is a 103.602 by Carl Jr. So quick score recap right now. Tween has already closed out his match and will go on through to the lower bracket final, as a result of round number 15. Dexter is clearly the firm favorite so far with 89 points to his credit. All he needs is a round finish and 2 first places to get into both finalist mode and secure the spot. Nevermind is going to have a lot of work to do with third place, currently in third place with 65, and Flyer in 63 as well is going to have a lot of work to do. So Nevermind or Flyer, either way, are going to have to go full send and win, and either of them are going to have to win 5 rounds in a row to get back into finalist mode and to secure second seed. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty tough task for both Flyer and Nevermind. Meanwhile, Dexter has got a bit of an easier sort of job on the hands, but remember, anything can happen in Trackmania. You cannot rest on your laurels just yet. You cannot call out the GG just yet. Yeah, it will be a really tough battle between Dexter, Flyer, and Nevermind. All of these are worthy for potentially continuing on the tournament, but only one more is allowed to go alongside Tween. So it will be an interesting fight to actually witness. So warm-up done by Dexter. The warm-up will be soon done on Flyer's behalf. Nevermind has already retired to actually avoid taking up too much time, and it's going to be the GLHF finishing him backwards for Flyer. And yeah, good luck, have fun, guys. The final, potentially the final map we're going to see is about to get underway, and we're going to be spectating the favorite for actually stacking second place right now, and it's Dexter with 89 points on the board. Start really well negotiated. Watch out for the double right-hander right there, and it's going to be Flyer who gets the whole shot to CP1 onto the blue part. Then we go onto through the cactuses, and it's going to be Flyer again with the whole shot to CP2 now onto the platform part. Nevermind going really wide, but still able to keep momentum as much momentum as possible, and Flyer still retaining the lead from the Romanian driver, and it's going to be a really tough battle between those two drivers. Meanwhile, Dexter is going to be chilling out, trying to take advantage of anybody's mistakes. Meanwhile, Flyer is trying to check out as much as possible from Nevermind as we head into the right-hander right now. Here we go now, and everybody managed to get through here, and actually Dexter will snatch second place. He will snack on second place from Nevermind, and he will be here, and Nevermind makes the job easier for him by touching the inside wall, and that's going to promote by default Dexter up to second place. Now it's up to Flyer to actually withstand the pressure from the Trackmania Heroes Europe driver to actually secure the round win. 2/10 of a gap now between Elementary and Team Trackmania Heroes Europe. Meanwhile, we get into the final corner, the final bubble coming up, and the final jump. Could Dexter make something happen into the jump? Let's see. And it's going to be Flyer who wins the round with the 103.898. Dexter in second place, and Nevermind will cross the line in third place. So, 95 points now for Dexter. All he needs is a second place finish to get into, all he needs is a second place finish at the very least to get himself into finalist mode. After that, a round win is obligatory. Onto the wall they go, then onto the double right-hander right here, double apex. It's Nevermind who gets the whole shot, and it's actually Dexter who will actually falter. No, it's actually Flyer, sorry, who will falter the first by the wayside first by already being 4 seconds down. Nevermind going really wide, and Dexter will touch the inside hole, the inside wall, sorry, and then it's going to promote Nevermind up to the lead right now, and we're going to get back to a rather status quo situation, and Dexter is not in the place where he wants to be. He will be back on 99 points at the result at the end of this round if he keeps that place. So yeah, he's gonna have a lot of gonna have to pray for anyone's mistake right now to actually get back into that match. Meanwhile, Nevermind is leading 3/10 up on Flyer in second place, and Nevermind seems as though he's got this under control right now. All he needs to do is actually manage the gap, keep it safe, keep it simple, and keep it simple, stupid, sorry. And yeah, he actually has to actually reach the finish line, but it seems as though Flyer is not having any of this. He could potentially try to catch back up to Nevermind into the final few corners. Around the outside of the hole we go, then around the bubble we go after the poles, and onto the finish line, and it's going to be Nevermind who wins the round here. Yes, it will be Nevermind with a 104.118, Flyer second, and Dexter third. Unfortunately, the round where he needed to get second place, he gets completely falters down, and now it's pretty much a blue ball right now. Look at this score, 99. That's a blue ball right there if I've ever saw one. That's Dexter being completely blue ball. Okay, I will stop about this. So all that he needs to do now is to get a finish on the board and to get into finalist mode. Flyer and Nevermind are not equal on points. Third equal with 79 points, and Dexter already made a mistake heading into the second apex right-hander before the first CP, so yeah, he's already at a disadvantage right now. Nevermind going wide and touching the outside wall, and this is going to promote Flyer up into the lead, and Flyer is now going to have to manage the gap really well in order to get back up to 89 points and potentially secure himself third place right now, and potentially try to deny even more Dexter in the upcoming rounds. We're going to have to see how everything goes for the Czech driver for Team Elementaries. Are we going to see a double finalist for second place? I don't know. And Flyer will actually completely falter. He goes really wide, touches the inside wall, I think, outside wall, I think, and that's going to be promoting Dexter up to first place. And Dexter now has to manage the gap. That's going to be up to him to to actually manage it really well. And now it's going to be a gap of 0.8 of a second between him and Nevermind, who's been promoted automatically to second place. And now Dexter only has a few corners to go to get to the finish right now. Around the bubble he goes, through the jump, and Dexter will be in finalist mode, ladies and gentlemen. And Nevermind will falter at the finish. And yeah, Flyer will cross the line in second place with a 106.131, 104.978 for Dexter in second place, and DN in first place, and DNF for Nevermind. He will not score any points. And so finalist mode for Dexter. First take for him to secure. It's all about Dexter right now. If he wants to actually finish it quickly after 19 rounds of competition right now, and we're going to be heading into the round right now with Flyer in first place, Dexter and Nevermind in second and third. Nevermind going really wide, but still keeping it together. It seems as though Dexter made another mistake. He falters, he chokes completely, and that's going to be Nevermind and Flyer who are going to be battling it out with each other for the benefit of first place right now. Flyer and Nevermind are really within each other's gearbox right now. Half a tenth of a gap between the two players from Romania and to the Czech Republic. Dexter is currently finding himself around his second down on the leaders. It's actually 0.8 down on the leaders. Meanwhile, Flyer and Nevermind are battling it out really fiercely for that first place, and actually Nevermind with much more momentum in that corner could potentially overtake Flyer into that second corner right here. The left-hander really well negotiated by Nevermind, and actually trying to get much more speed, trying to come back in here really close here on the outside of the block, but Nevermind still remains in the lead. Could this be another snipe on the line potentially by Flyer if he gets much more momentum than Nevermind? This could potentially be happening. Flyer overtaking Nevermind right now before the jump right now. Let's see if Nevermind is able to catch back up, and Nevermind will snipe him for 0.004 of a second at the end. 104.078 for Nevermind in first place, Flyer second, and Dexter third. Round number 20. Final round on Rise Up by MD Point. And you know what that means. If Dexter does not close this one out, we're going to head into the final map of this map pool for the very first time in our cast matches, and Flyer will already make the first mistake, so that's going to make the jump from Dexter a little bit easier. It's going to be up to Nevermind now to actually deny Dexter from securing the round and move on to the final, to the lower bracket final, sorry. It's going to be up to him to finish ahead of Dexter to take it to the final map. And it's going to be a really tough battle ahead because Dexter is really wanting to secure this really nicely now. And now, ooh, Nevermind will go really wide. That's going to make the jump for Dexter a little bit easier. He's going to build a gap of half a second 4/10 of a second to Nevermind right now, and now all he has to do is manage it, keep it safe, keep it simple, stupid, and now heading into the final corner right now. Don't call GG too early, guys, because everything can happen. We saw full stop picks, and Nevermind will hit the wall. It seems as though it will be the GG in the end for Dexter. Let's actually see how it will go for Flyer here, if he's able to actually take advantage of a mistake from Dexter. Dexter will go around the bubble, around the jump, and it's going to be the GG for Dexter, who will move on to the lower bracket final. GG's everyone, and unfortunately for Flyer and Nevermind, they are both knocked out of the From Zero to Hero. So, final recap of the scores. Tween is your round winner, having secured it after 15 rounds of competition, and Dexter will take second seed after 20 rounds of competition. 103 and 102 for Dexter, 97 points for Flyer in third, Nevermind fourth with 89, and unfortunately for both of these drivers, they are going to be sent home, whereas for Dexter and Tween, the adventure continues with the lower bracket final.